All right, let's go ahead and take a seat. And if you've got tight hip flexors or yeah, anything's tight going on like that, feel free to sit on a pillow or a couple of pillows or another rolled up mat, whatever works for you. So let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Begin to quiet everything, slow everything down, prepare everything for the practice today. Lengthen up through the torso, up through the spine. Think about the crown of your head lifting towards the ceiling. And slowing down that breath. Maybe rocking it from side to side or a little bit front to back. Just kind of settling everything, bringing everything to the present. Actually, let's go ahead and do some torso circles here. That should feel good. So let's go ahead and circle that torso. So we'll circle it one way. So I'm circling towards the right. Some nice big torso circles here. You can start off small and make them bigger. And you can use the support of the ground if you want, or like I was using the support of my legs right there. And then go ahead and do those torso circles the other way. I did a back workout yesterday and I'm doing good. Bring this back to center and sit up tall. Very nice. Let's go ahead and roll our shoulders back. So roll that out. And roll that forward. Good. Good. Roll that back again. And roll that forward. And relax the shoulders. Go ahead and drop our chin down towards our chest. And keeping our shoulders away from our ears. So keeping those arms, either you can have those hands resting on your legs, or if it helps more, you can have those arms resting off to the side, because just gravity pulling those shoulders away from your ears. And go ahead and lift that head up to center, and let's take our eyes towards the ceiling. Good, drop that chin down to chest. And eyes lift to the sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Good, bring that head back to neutral. Let's look over to the right. Think about the chin going over towards that shoulder. And then look to the left, chin over to shoulder. To the right, chin over to shoulder. And to the left, chin over shoulder. And bring that head back to neutral. Drop right ear towards the right shoulder. And left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. And left ear, left shoulder. Good, bring that head back to center. Drop that chin back to chest. Let's do some neck circles here, or half neck circles. So chin is to the chest, and then right ear is to right shoulder. Chin back to chest, and left ear to left shoulder. And taking this from side to side. I'm trying not to let those shoulders come up with that neck. Trying to keep those arms, shoulders down and away so that you get a good lengthening here. Maybe you can feel that all the way down your back. Good. Go ahead and drop that chin back, the chest. Lift that head to center. Roll our shoulders back. And roll that forward. Let's do some sun breath here. So let's go ahead and inhale and sweep our arms up nice and big. And then exhale this out. And inhale, sweep this up. And exhale and press it down. And inhale and sweep this up. Let's take our left hand to our right thigh, right hand behind us or beside you or behind you. Just a little bit of a baby twist here. And then bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. And then take it to the other side and a little baby twist over to the left. And then inhale, center. Twist it to the right. Inhale, center. Twist it to the left. Inhale, center. Twist it to the right. And inhale, center. And twist it to the left. Good. Inhale, bring this up. Drop our right hand down. Lengthen over with that left arm. Keep our left glute down. And breathing in here. And inhale and sweep this up. Switch sides. So dropping that left hand. Let's reach over with the right. And breathe. And one more time each side here. So inhale and sweep this up. Drop right, reach left. And inhale, lift this up. Drop left, reach right. Good. Inhale and lift this. And let's do deeper twists this time. Go ahead and take our left hand to our right thigh. This time, let's take our right hand behind us. So following our spine down towards the floor and a deeper twist here. Looking over towards that shoulder and breathing deeply. And bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up and let's take it to the other side. So right hand to that left thigh, left hand is going to follow our spine down and twist it deeper to the left. And breathe. And go ahead and bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Let's clasp our hands at the top. Press our palms towards the ceiling. Lengthen up through that torso. And we'll breathe it here. Inhale deeply. And exhale, sigh it out. And again, inhale deeply. And exhale, sigh it out. And one more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. Bring our arms out in front of us. Stop, hands out in front of us and rotate the wrists. And rotate the other way. Good. Open this up and drop those arms down. Roll our shoulders back and roll that forward. Very good. If you're sitting on something, you can go ahead and take that out from underneath you, off to the side, and we will lean it back and take our feet wide for our windshield wipers. So taking our feet as wide as our hips or wider, just, depending on what feels best for you. And let's go ahead and windshield wiper from side to side. And you can pick up those feet, or you can have those feet rooted to the floor. And just from side to side. Good, let's go ahead and keep our right foot in front, nice zigzag here. Sit this up tall and let's twist it to the left first, or lean into the left. Nice twist here. And then bring this back to center, and now big twist to the right, so that that hip, that glute, inner thigh can be lifted up off of the ground. And looking behind and looking over that right shoulder as much as you can. Enjoy this wonderful spinal twist. Sit that up, lengthening up through that. Not forgetting to breathe. Feel that stretch all the way down at the lowest part of the belly. You can feel it all the way up. And then let's go bring this back to center, and we'll go quick for 4 to the side. So let's take it for 4 and center. It's 3 and center. It's 2 and center. And last 1 and back to center. Good. Let's go ahead and lean this back again. And we will take windshield wipers again. So taking this from side to side. Good, let's go ahead and keep our left leg in front. Sit this up tall and lean into the right first. And then bring this up center and big twist to the left. Looking over that left shoulder, really taking that spine up tall. Again, thinking about that stretch all the way from low belly, all the way lifting up. Not forgetting to do that deep breathing, because that will help release, if there's any tension, release that. It'll help open joints, muscles. Good, and let's go ahead and bring this back to center, and we'll go quick for 4. So let's take this for 4 and center. It's 3 and center. It's 2 and center. And last 1. And back to center. Good. Lean it back again. And a few more windshield wipers. Just take this from side to side. Very good. And then let's go ahead and take our legs long. So we'll keep our knees bent, keep our feet, and we'll flex our feet, keep our knees bent. Lengthen up through our arms, and let's stretch through our spines here. So let's lengthen out, shoulders away from our ears. Reach out through those fingertips, nice long spine, feet are flexed. Inhale and lift this up and lean back slightly, kind of get in a boat here. And exhale forward. Good, inhale and lift this up. And exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift this up. And exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift this up. And exhale, hinge. And inhale, lift this up. And release our arms to our side. Let's lengthen all the way through our legs now. So nice straight legs, flexing through our feet, and find our staff pose. So one of the hardest poses ever, staff pose, because you're having to fully engage that whole body here. Lengthening up through this, gluing those glutes, gluing the heels, flexing through those feet. Let's do 3 breaths. Inhale it deep. And exhale it out. And again, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. And one more time, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. Good. Releasing our arms down. Let's bring our right leg in. Give that right leg a nice big hug. Hug it, hug it, hug it. But keep our left foot flexed and active. Let's go ahead and take our right over left. Wrap our left arm around. Right hand's going to follow our spine down, and let's spinal twist it and hip twist it to the side. Keep that left foot active and breathe. And let's twist it towards the inside. Twisting it right here, or twisting to the left. And looking over that left shoulder. Left foot is still active. So if that means you need to like remind yourself that it's active by moving it, you can do that. And then bring this back to center. Let's take the bottom of that foot to the inside of the thigh. Sit this up tall. Peace fingers are going to reach either for our toe or hand is going to reach for that shin. And let's go ahead and stretch this to the side. Other hand can be at the lowest rib, or if it's available to you to have it up without rolling over, you can have that up. I like that on the lowest rib because having to press my elbow back helps to open this up. And breathe. Always trying to do the opposite of what we do in normal life. So at least we have an hour to do the opposite thing. And breathing. Good. Bring this back to center. Sit this up tall. And let's go ahead and lengthen back through our legs. Find ourselves in stack pose again for our 3 breaths. So sit this up tall. Lengthen up through this. And let's inhale it here. And exhale it out. And again, inhale deeply. And exhale. And one more time, inhale deep. And exhale it out. Good, releasing our arms down. Let's bring our left leg in. Keep our right foot engaged. So right foot is flexed. Give a nice big hug to that left leg. Hug, hug. And then let's take left over right. Wrap our right arm around and let's twist it to the left. And looking over and breathing. And bring this to center. And let's go ahead and twist it to the right. So towards the inside. Still keeping that right foot engaged. Go ahead and bring this back to center. Let's take the bottom of that foot to the inside of the thigh. Sit this up tall. Peace fingers either for that big toe or hands to the shin. And let's take this to the side. And breathe. Also, that breath, it also helps to be able to, like, it gives you movement so that if you're like, well, maybe if I open this up a little bit more, so that breath helps with that as well. Good, and then go ahead and release that. Take both of those legs out straight again. Lengthen up through this, and we're just going to hinge forward and reach for those feet. And then you can get a little bit of a calf stretch and a hamstring stretch. So reaching right here. Very good. And then go ahead and lift this back up and then release this. We're going to take it onto all fours. So we're going to go into some cat and cow and some shoulder stretching. So we've got our hips over our knees and our shoulders over our wrists. And let's do a little bit of cat and cow. So let's drop that belly to the floor and eyes to the sky. Inhale. And around our spine, take our chin to chest and exhale. Don't worry, we're going to do bridges and stuff towards the end of class today. So drop that belly, inhale. And round our spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. And rounding. And drop that. And round. Good. Back to neutral. Let's lift our right arm up. Lift this up and then let's thread this through. Take the temple down to the floor. So the side of the forehead is down on the floor. And you can have both palms down on the floor, or if you want to wrap, you can go ahead and take that top arm around and reaching for the top of the thigh. So left arm reaching for that right thigh. Breathing it here, not forgetting to breathe. Good, let's go ahead and release that top arm and press ourselves back up onto all fours. Cat and cow again, drop that belly, inhale. Round that spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. Round that spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. Round the spine, exhale. Good, flatten through the back. Let's take our other arm up. So left arm lifts up and sweep this through, temple on the floor or forehead on the floor. Both palms on the floor, or you can take that top arm and reach that around. Good, go ahead and release this. And then press ourselves back up, cat and cow again, drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine, exhale. Good, flatten through that back. Let's lift our right leg up. So lengthen up through that right leg, flex through that foot, and lengthen through that left arm. So we have our first balance of the day, first balance. Nice bird dog, and let's take elbow to knee. Let's go 8 times here. So let's bring this in for 8 and reach. Here's 7 and reach. 6 and reach. 5 and reach. 4 and reach. 3 and reach. It's 2 and lengthen. And last one. Let's lengthen here and hold. Good, go ahead and release that arm, release that leg, child's pose. In our child's pose, let's take our knees wide. So big toes together, knees wide and wide child's pose. Taking this down. And you might not be able to go down very far, and that's okay if those hips are tight. Still a wonderful stretch. And then let's go ahead and bring ourselves back up onto all fours, find that alignment, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And let's do bird dog on the other side. So let's go ahead, lengthen up through our left leg. This forward leg, and then lengthen through our right arm. Nice balance here. And take this side for 8 times, elbow to knee. Bring it in for 8 and lengthen. 7. Lengthen. 6 and lengthen. 5 and reach. It's 4 and reach. 3 and reach. It's 2 and reach. And last one. Let's reach and hold. Good, go ahead and release the arm, release the leg, just a regular child's pose this time, taking this back. Glutes towards heels, lengthen through those arms, very nice. Looking forward in our hands, let's walk both of our hands over to the right. Let's take our left hand right on top of that right hand. And try and sit that left glute towards that left heel. Oh, feel that really good stretch up the left side of the body. And then let's switch sides. So take this over to the other side. Walking over to the left. Let's take our right hand right on top of that left hand And then right glute goes towards that right heel. And breathe. And then brings back to center, lengthen through that. Very good. And then let's bring ourselves up. Let's go into gate pose, modified half moon pose, and we'll do some side planks as well. So we've got ourselves facing the front. Let's take our right leg off to the side. And that right ankle is neutral. So the toe is either to the front or to the side. Let's lengthen up through this, reach up through our arms. Reach up through that torso. And then let's go ahead, dropping that left hand down to the floor. Now, this is your first part of your half moon pose, your modified half moon, and you can keep this here. If you want to bring that leg up, feel free to go ahead and lift that leg, bring that up into a balance. Very good. Go ahead and release that leg, but we're going to keep ourselves here. And so this is somewhat of a side plank. So we're keeping that foot down. If you can, yeah, got that foot down. We're lengthened up into a nice side plank. We'll be doing more side planks with our sun salutations when we get there. But this is a good way to prepare for that. From here, go ahead and let's lift ourselves up center, reach up through our arms right here, and then lengthen over to the right to get a stretch over on that right side. You can get that inner thigh stretch right here. And then release that. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. So taking our left leg off to the side, and that ankle is neutral. Reach up through our arms here. Nice tall torso. Let's go ahead and take our right hand down. Lengthen up through this, and you can keep that foot here, or we will lift up for balance for a few breaths. If you are up in that balance, you can release that foot back down, and we'll stay here for another few breaths in this side plank, somewhat of a side plank. Or side plank preparation. Good. And then just finding our grounding, using our abdominals. Let's lengthen up right here, reach up through those arms, and reach over to the side. Good. And then release that. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for our sun salutation. So you can put your blocks where you want them, or your sun salutes, and we're going to do our downward facing dog first. We've got ourselves back on our all fours. Let's curl our toes under, keep our knees bent, and lift our tails to the sky. And lengthen through that spine right here. Get that wonderful shoulder, armpit stretch. Relax that head and neck. Maybe nod the head or shake the head. And begin to pedal our feet. So heels pedaling down towards the floor. And dropping both of our heels down towards the floor. Finding stillness here in this downward facing dog. Enjoying this inversion. Let's lift up on our toes, heels high. Let's drop both of our heels over towards one side. Good, lift that back up and drop over to the other side. And then lift that back up. And let's walk our feet to meet our hands until we are in a standing forward fold at the front of our mat. Not quite using our blocks yet. We're going to be here in this forward fold in ragdoll.
So allow those arms to dangle. Allow that head to dangle, upper body to dangle. You can bring those feet together. Just enjoy this forward fold. Let's take opposite elbow with the opposite hand, make a frame for the head. So very heavy upper body. Fold it in half here. And breathing deeply. You can feel that back rib cage expand and contract with that breath. Go ahead and release those arms, let them dangle. You can reach those hands for those blocks now. Place those blocks where you want them for our sun salutations. And let's go ahead, got our hands on our blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through the spine. Nice tabletop flat back here. And then release this. Good, inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up nice and slow. As we exhale, let's cactus our arms back. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. One more time with our cactus arms. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, around to chair. So let's take this around into a nice chair. Good, getting our legs involved. Very good. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around a chair. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Moving on. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Right foot's going to stay forward. Left foot's going to go back into lunge. Left hand on a block or on the floor. And let's spinal twist it over to the right. Very good spinal twist. Bring this to center. Take our right foot back to meet our left foot into a top of plank. Good. Hold this top of plank. Drop our left knee, side plank. Open this up. Good. So we are opened up to the right. Very nice. Bring this back to top of plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take our heart down, lift our heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe in this inversion. Head is lower than the heart. Enjoy the stretch of the backs of the legs, lengthening through that spine as well. And let's walk our feet to meet our hands. Standing forward fold. Front edge of our mat. And back to those blocks as well. And let's inhale, lengthen through our spine. Nice flat back. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around a chair. Inhale and lifting up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Left foot stays forward. Right foot goes back into lunge. Right hand on the block or the floor. And left arm twists up for a spinal twist to the left and breathe. Bring this back to center. Take our left foot back to meet our right foot into top of plank. Holding this top of plank, drop our right knee and let's open to the side. Other side opening here. Side plank. Bring this back to top of plank. Good. Shift our weight forward. Drop to fronts of the knees. Uncurl our toes. Take our heart down. Lift our heart up.
Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe. Walk our feet to meet our hands, standing forward fold. So we're gonna go through one more round each side of those. Got our blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through the spine, nice flat back. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale around a chair. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Right foot stays forward, left foot goes back into lunge. Left hand on block or floor. Right arm open, spinal twist. Good. Bring this back to center. Take that foot back to meet the other foot, top of plank. We've got one more side plank here. So dropping our left knee, open that right arm up again, side plank. Good. Bring this back to top of plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes, take our heart down, lift our heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe. Good, let's walk our feet to meet our hands, standing forward fold. Front edge of our mat. Grab those blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around a chair. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Left foot stays forward, right foot goes back into lunge. Right hand on floor or block. Let's open that left side. And bring this back to center. Take our left foot back to meet our right foot into top of plank. We've got one more side plank here. So drop our right knee and open that left side again, side plank. And bring this back to center, back to top of plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take our heart down, lift our heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe. Let's enjoy this down dog here because we're going to move it into pigeon. So we've got our down dog. Let's center our weight here and lift our right leg up. So go ahead and lift that right leg up. We've got a 3-leg down dog. Let's bend at that right knee and go ahead and bring our right knee all the way through forward until we find ourselves into our pigeon. Oh yeah, pigeon on this right side. As always, feel free if you need some support between your glute and the floor, you can do that. And you could be on your hands, you could be on your elbows, or you could be all the way down onto the floor. Breathing this here. Good, let's press ourselves halfway up. Bring ourselves up, reach our left hand back for our left foot into rooster. So getting a quadricep stretch here. From here, let's go ahead and bring our left leg around and we'll go into pretzel. So taking that around, trying to get both of our glutes down towards the floor and center our weight here. And very good. And then from here, let's go ahead and take this top leg, left leg. Let's take this back behind us. We're gonna press ourselves back up into a downward facing dog. So lifting up, downward facing dog, and breathing here. We've got our pigeon on the other side coming up. Just one more breath in this inversion. Center our weight. And let's go ahead and lift our left leg up, bend at our knee. And then let's go ahead and bring our left leg through. So bring this through into pigeon on this other side. And again, feel free to use support underneath that hip. You can be on your hands and your elbows or all the way down onto the floor. And breathe this. Let's press ourselves halfway up. Reach that foot back, right foot back for that, or right hand back for foot. So, yeah, hand for the foot. Stretch that, get a good quadricep stretch here. And then we're going to bring that right leg around. So let's go ahead and bring this right leg around into a pretzel. Try to get both of our glutes down towards the floor. Oh my goodness. And breathe it here. Good, let's go ahead and take this top leg. So right leg, let's take this back. Press ourselves back up into downward facing dog right here. Very good, down dog. And breathe this. Go ahead and nod that head yes. And shake that head no. Good, let's take ourselves back to top of plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to front to the knees, uncurl our toes, take our heart down to the floor, bring ourselves up into a baby cobra. So stretching through that back. From this baby cobra, let's take our elbows to the floor into Sphinx. So right here in Sphinx, getting a nice low back stretch. You can even kind of snake your torso from side to side a little bit, if that feels okay. But we'll do a little bit of back strengthening, so a little bit of Superman. And then we're going to go onto our backs and do some bridge work. And we'll need a strap for that, but let's focus on this right now. So let's lengthen through our arms, lengthen through our legs. We got our arms out, legs out. Let's lengthen up through our left arm and our right leg. So we will do our back strengthening here. So upper back and lower back strengthening at the same time. Opposing muscles or opposing sides, and breathe. Good, release that down. Let's take it to the other side. Right arm, left leg, left, and breathe. And release that. We're going to do that one more time each side. So right leg, left arm, lift. Breathing while you're lifting. And release that. Now right arm, left leg, lift. And breathing this here. And release that, hands by chest. Let's press ourselves back. Child's pose. Oh yeah, that feels really good. Good, change this child's pose. Bring our arms by our sides, palms facing up.
Drop our elbows open. So now you're kind of a turtle. Good, hands by knees. Press ourselves up. We're gonna take ourselves onto our backs. So go ahead, grab a strap, grab a block, and then grab whatever you need for final relaxation when we get there. But we're gonna do bridge stuff first. Put your strap close within arm's distance. Grab a block. Take ourselves onto our backs. And let's take that block between our knees. Here. Good. All right, lining ourselves up. So feet are lined up with our knees are lined up with our hips. Let's go ahead and lift that pelvis up towards the sky. And then slowly lower that pelvis down towards the floor. We'll do this a few times, do a few of these pelvic lifts and lowers. So let's go ahead and lift this up, inhale. As we exhale, lower that down. 2 more times, inhale and lift this up. And exhale and lower this down. And 1 more time, inhale and lift this up. And exhale and lower this down. Good, let's go ahead and inhale, lift this up and hold. So holding our bridge and breathe. In this bridge, let's go ahead and press through our toes, lift our heels up. And then go ahead and flatten through those feet, press through our heels and lift our toes up. And then go ahead and flatten back through those feet. Drop our pelvis down towards the floor and then release that. Good, you can release that block, reach behind that right knee, pull that in, lengthen through that left leg. Oh yeah. Good, switch sides. Reach behind that left leg and pull that in, lengthen through that right leg. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good, reach behind both knees, chin to chest, forehead to the knees. And then release that. Keep our knees together, drop them both over to the right side. Take your arms out into a T. Good. And bring this back to center. Drop them over to the left side. Keep those arms in that T. And bring this back to center. We can bring our feet back onto the floor. No block this time. We're going to line ourselves up for our bridge again. So feet lined up with the knees, knees lined up with the hips. Let's lift our pelvis up into a nice bridge and we'll go single leg bridge. So let's press our left foot into the floor. Lift our right leg up. Take our right ankle to our left thigh and hold here in this strong bridge. Slowly lower that pelvis down towards the floor. Let's reach behind our right thigh. So pull, reach through that, pull the leg towards you, and we'll get a good piriformis stretch. Good, go ahead and release that. Placing that foot back onto the floor, let's lift that pelvis back up towards the ceiling. Single leg bridge. And then bring our right leg up and right foot goes back to the floor. Finding our alignment again. That nice strong bridge. Let's press our right foot into the floor this time. Lift our left leg. Take our left ankle to our right thigh. Hold this here. Dropping our pelvis down towards the floor. Let's reach behind that thigh, pull that leg in towards us. And breathe. Good. Releasing that, press our right foot back into the floor, lift that pelvis back up, single leg bridge. And then let's go ahead, bring our left leg up and bring that back into that full bridge. Very strong right here, a couple breaths, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. One more time, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. Good, dropping that pelvis down to the floor and release. Reach behind right knee, pull that in, lengthen through left leg. And then switch. And switch. And switch. Good, behind both those knees, chin to chest, forehead to the knees. And then release that. Good, let's grab our strap. So take that strap and let's go ahead and take that around our right foot. Use that strap to pull that foot in towards or that leg in towards the chest. Lengthen through our left leg. Give that right leg a big hug here. And then let's go ahead and press through our heel to the ceiling, pulling our leg towards us. Very good. And let's go ahead and keep our strap in our left hand and drop the leg across the body. Deep spinal twist here. Take that arm back out into a T and let's look over to the right. Breathe deep in this twist. And let's go ahead and bring our leg back to center. Pull it towards us. Bend it our other leg. Release that strap. Let's reach behind our foot, behind our knee, and imagine that we can go ahead and fold that leg onto that chest and belly. Good. And then release that. Let's take our strap to the other side. So strap's going to go around that left foot. Pull that in, give that a nice big hug. Oh yeah. And then let's go ahead and press through our heel to the ceiling. Pull our leg towards us. Keep our strap in our right hand. And let's drop that leg across, deep twist, arm in a T, look to the left and breathe. And let's go and bring our leg back to center, pull that towards us, and at the other leg, release that strap, reach behind that foot, behind that knee, imagine folding that leg onto the belly, stretch
Good, and then let's release into final relaxation. So grabbing whatever you need for your final relaxation, if you've got that eye pillow or regular pillow blanket, whatever you use. Let's lengthen through our bodies. So let's reach through our feet towards one end of the room. Reach through our fingers, arms, upper body towards the other end of the room. If you've got the eye pillow over your eyes, let that face be heavy. Really reach. Add an inch or two to your height here. Low back is lifted. Body is floating, lifting. Inhale deeply here. And as we exhale, allow yourself to sink and settle. Let the feet fall open, arms open. Quieting the mind, quieting the body, a few moments of relaxation here. Release your jaw and relax your face. And still relaxing. Let's slowly begin to bend our knees. Tuck that tailbone under, press that low back into the floor. And drop over those knees over to your most comfortable side. Take yourself onto your side. And a breath or two here. And slowly beginning to press yourself up, bring yourself up. So you are in a very supportive and strong seated pose. And lengthen up through that spine, up through that torso. Good. And let's inhale and sweep our arms up nice and big. Good. Oh, bring those palms together. Put a cramp in the bum like. Oh my goodness. Bring those palms together. Hands to heart. Very good. Drop that chin down to chest. Lift that head to center. Take our fingers to our forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Taking our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. And taking our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply. And cleansing exhale. One more time. Big deep inhale. And big cleansing exhale. And have a blessed rest of your Thursday. Have a good Friday, a good weekend.